When was the last time you thanked your soul or asked it what it wants? When was the last time you listened? Are you pushing yourself to achieve your goals in your business rather than seeing the bigger picture and enjoying the ride? Now, other times you can find you spend so much time being self-reflective, working on your internal needs, which are important, but you'll find that you're missing out on the experience of living a full and balanced life. Hello, and welcome wherever and whenever you are at this moment in time. Welcome to my channel, Elite Soul TV with Janelle G. Today, I'd like to have a chat to you about being balanced. Now, are you balanced? What does balance mean to you? In a world that can sometimes be topsy-turvy, most people find it is difficult to actually be balanced. People talk about yin and yang, the law of polarity, the balance of the universe. These are all incredibly powerful. However, how can you find balance with these if you don't have a balance within your own mind, body, and soul? Balance to us means that you are handling the various elements in your life and don't feel that your soul, heart, or mind are being pulled too hard in one direction or the other. More often than not, you feel calm, aligned, centered, grounded, clear-headed, and motivated. So how do you find your balance? The way we see it, and I'm saying we because here that's me, myself, my husband, our team, in our business, the way we see it, and of course the universe sees it, is the elements of life that require the most balancing could be divided into two categories, the internal and the external. Often people focus on one more than the other. So you may find yourself focusing on an external thing, such as work, your business, family, relationships, both family and friends relationships, activities, and wind up paying very little attention to what is going on inside your own heart and mind. Now, other times you can find you spend so much time being self-reflective, working on your internal needs, which are important, but you'll find that you're missing out on the experience of living a full and balanced life. Look, even if you are fairly balanced between the two and you might want to balance out some specific elements within each category, then there's always room to find that balance, that even keel. So here are some thoughts to help each of us do better and to understand the beneficial components that are at both ends of the spectrum. Let's look at internal. Mind, heart, your health, your soul. Your mind. Challenge yourself intellectually or create opportunities for your mind to rest, to relax. Both of these are vital to a balanced mind, to be stimulated, to be balanced, to be even, to be on even keel. To be rested is important. Your heart, giving love and receiving love. You need to be able to do both. There's a lot of people that can only do one or the other. Most of us overdo it and give without allowing ourselves to benefit from the outpouring of love that can actually happen and the love from others. So is this you? Are you more of a giver rather than a receiver? Your health, eating, drinking, exercising properly, along with the rest and relaxation that is required to recharge. How's your health? Are you treating yourself to some extra yummies sometimes? Are you allowing yourself time to heal? Are you being very stringent? Or are you actually giving yourself some self-love by looking after your health? Are you doing all that you can on a soul and a physical level to healing your needs as well? So your soul, how's your soul work going? Do you love yourself enough? Do you listen to what your soul specifically needs and work on this so you can grow as an energetic being? When was the last time you thanked your soul or asked it what it wants? When was the last time you listened? Try it and see if this can bring some harmony and balance to the whole you, the soul you, the physical you, the entire being. Now let's look at the external work. These can be things like work or your business, social, family, fun. Work, are you pushing yourself to achieve your goals in your business rather than seeing the bigger picture and enjoying the ride? Look, sure, you need to spend time working on your business, at your job, in your workplace, but sit back and find the space to enjoy the ride along the way. Celebrate your wins. Otherwise, the destination won't be as amazing as you thought it would be. Does that make sense? Family. Fulfilling your familial responsibilities is, something that a lot of people are doing, but are you doing this while creating healthy boundaries for yourself? Can you say no if you need to? Do you have help where you need to? Or are you being drained? Time to look at the balance of this. Now, what about fun? Finding time for things you enjoy doing and making sure you don't overdo it. Having fun is essential, but it's so is ensuring that you don't overdo it and wear yourself out. So again, we've got the balance thing happening. Not overdoing it can be as important as overdoing it. I remember when I was younger, I used to overdo it a lot. However, I've learned to balance it. You see, balancing each of these things and not taking them to the extreme can be beneficial to you as a whole. And I guess that's what it's all about, is not being really at the one extreme or the other. Finding that balance, that in between. I find it helpful to check in with myself to see where I feel balanced. When was the last time you checked in with yourself? When did you close your eyes, look inside, and just check in? Check in with yourself. Do this somewhere where it's nice and quiet and peaceful, and you can sit and relax and just check in. Don't try and do it while you're driving in traffic or while you're driving full stop, but find somewhere nice and peaceful to check in with yourself. If you feel you're being pulled in any one direction and you feel a little uneasy about it, then take some action and see where you may need to do some repairs. Find the alignment and find the balance in your life. So, having said that, sounds a bit vague. So let's give you some tips to help with having a balanced life. Preparation. What's your inner stuff that is trying to keep you from sticking to your plan? Are there fears? Are there worries? Are there doubts, negative self-talk, lack of trust, lack of self-knowing, lack of trust in self? Are there things that you say to yourself that get you off track? Are there things that you can say to yourself to keep you on track? For example, I'll start eating better tomorrow. Why not make a list? Plan your tasks. So make a daily, weekly, monthly task list that you will need to do to achieve each of these goals. So what have you tried in the past? Did it work? If not, what can you do differently? Because, it didn't work last time. Why would it work this time? If you don't just tweak it, you can even just tweak it. To be honest, this doesn't work for everybody. You don't know if you don't try, do you really? Now, examining, taking a good look and seeing if you're leaning more toward an internal or an external focus. Perhaps there are areas within each category that you would like to become more aligned and balanced at. Do one at a time, or see if you can work on one, then the other, then the one, then the other, and that will help the balance as well. So acknowledgement. Take some time to really look at your life, your state of mind, and how you are feeling. Stop comparing yourself to others, because it is validly a problem for most people. They actually everyone tends to at some point in time compare themselves to others. Balancing is all about knowing about you. Be honest with yourself and notice areas in your life that perhaps you might be neglecting. Set your goals. Look at the outline of your life to help you decide which ways you want to balance your life. Make a list, write a journal, meditate, or use exercise such as, Tai Chi or yoga, and allow your mind and your soul to actually work on this for you and with you. And I'm not talking about setting things like SMART goals. I just mean set the goals that you want to work on. Then there's some reflection. What is the most important thing you have accomplished in the past? Think back. How did you stay focused towards this particular goal? How did you reach this? How did you handle any fears, doubts, anxieties, or worries, any negative self-talk? How do you feel knowing you accomplished this goal in spite of these other parts of yourself? Sit down and have a good think about it. And along with that comes empowerment. So how empowered do you feel right now? This very moment, right now? What are things you can say to the self-sabotaging part of yourself? Can you ignore it, or do you want to face it and send it away? Be kind to yourself. Balance won't feel good if you are actually cruel to yourself in creating it. In fact, it won't work. Then there's connection. Who can help to keep you supported, motivated, focused in these times when you're actually trying to be balanced? Try connecting and sharing your inner process with somebody. Find someone who can help you challenge your inner shadows and celebrate each and every accomplishment right along with you. And do celebrate each time you accomplish something, each time you actually create something and you have moved forward and reached one more step towards that goal. And of course, a big celebration when you reach that goal of being balanced. It takes time and effort to overcome your habitual patterns and create new ones. And this is often what it comes down to. If you stay on track with this detailed and intentional process for about 3 months, there is a good chance you'll create the new habits to help you enjoy a more balanced life moving forward. So what do you need to do the alignment, to do the work, to create the balance for yourself? Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Namaste, beautiful soul, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. If you like this, hit that like button. If you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.